Putting my sunglasses on now. And my bread's still fluffy. All right, first cast. Hope I didn't drop my towel. Let's see if it's in here. Nope. Means I dropped it. Stay. Cindy, good morning. Taking it easy this morning with fishing for bluegills, but I gotta go get my towel. Late morning coffee. It fell somewhere. Or maybe I didn't grab it, but I have a tendency to forget stuff. Brief intermission as I make my way back to the house real quick to go grab what I need and probably put this coffee up because it's too hot. Too hot. And I'm spilling it everywhere too, so it doesn't really matter. All right, coffee, sit. Where'd I put it at? Oh, there it is. Left on top of something. All right, let's get back to it. A little late start to the morning, only because day 2 of my, I have to modify. I forgot I'm going on vacation, so I can't quite do 75. So I'm gonna give it 65, but so that I can still stay focused, no drinking, working out. Got my cardio in this morning, playing some basketball. Got my 2-mile walk in afterwards, and now I'm getting my hour of fishing in. And I already read my 10 pages. So, yeah. And tomorrow morning I'm gonna go fishing, but ocean style, which I haven't done that in a minute. So, I gotta make sure my guy's still, is cool with me going live, because I'll take y'all with me if I can. Otherwise, I might just have to. I mean, I'll be wearing the GoPro regardless, but I may just have to watch the video of what we are able to do. So I'm fishing with Brett this morning. We're gonna try over here. I'm trying to switch it up, go to a different spot around the pond. If it don't work out, I know where guarantee Guarantee bites. It like downpour. So y'all hear Mother Nature being as loud as it is right now. So I'm trying to stay cool so I don't have to shower for the second time this morning. What? Oh, that's not just news. Oh, wow. Gotcha. 9:48 here. Yes, the other morning I caught a nice red. I'm gonna have to clip that video and upload it, or clip the live and upload it once I'm done here. Get my morning chores done. Still got to be an adult, you know. I think I was misled though, because I'm looking over. I thought there was like fish jumping, but it's just the rain. The water droplets hitting the water is not fish being active. But all I'm fishing is bobber, split shot, panfish hook. Very simple setup. It's what I use for bluegills. It's what I use for. It's what I've caught some monster carps with. Actually, I might upload that video. Decisions. CCP fishing, doing great. Also, yesterday they broke the news that we're gonna actually have a flounder season. So it was that was a bass right there, or a catfish, or something. I think it could have been a carp too. There's definitely a fish right there coming up eating something. So yeah, the season's gonna be September 1st through the 14th. If I do get a carp on, I'm gonna be in trouble because I don't have a net here. I'm netless. Also, I broke 5K yesterday, so it was a all-around great day of fishing. We're gonna have a flounder season here in North Carolina, and I broke 5K. So shout out to y'all for sticking with me. I got a vision. This is all part of the journey here. All right, these fish are gonna be like, they're gonna move. And the acoustics is crazy over here. John was good. Skeeter was good. All right, Skeeter, I'll definitely have to check it out, dog. Noise. All right. Carlos, what's good? That's me. I want to give this like 3 minutes, and then I'm gonna move. Low key, I'm trying to catch a crappie here. Not here, but, or just in general, I'm trying to catch a crappie. I know I said bluegills, but That's all I've been able to catch with the bread. Bluegills and the carp back here. Breeze feels good. No, not this morning. I'm keeping it simple. Just using bobber, which you can't see because look how crazy the clouds look in the water. Unreal. I'm fishing out of the backyard. Like my backyard's right there. So I go live one of two places, either back here usually, or I'm down on the boat, saltwater inshore fishing. And oh, that's the rain. That's what that is. But I'm building up to going other places. It's just the thing I always say is like, this is really easy because this is just a simple hack for me. Because I literally just came back from the garage because I forgot my towel. And then, but if I'm gonna hop in the car or the truck to go somewhere, I'm gonna more than likely head down to the dock, the marina, to get on the boat to go fishing versus like driving the same amount of distance and time to bank fish, right? Or surf fish, and pay for parking. But I owe it to y'all to go do some surf fishing here soon. I just got to pick a day where it makes sense to do it. I'm gonna move because these fish are they acting weird over here. We tried catching fish yesterday, but it was kind of lame. Trolling motor kept going out, and it made it very difficult to sit on the spot where I know there was fish running because we were trying to catch redfish, and luckily my buddy Abe did catch. He did catch a decent sized flounder. It was my fault for not getting the net because he wasn't able to flip it on the dock, like flip it less than a foot on the dock. But I'll take that out for him. But yeah, so again, coming live backyard. This is the house. This is all behind the crib in the neighborhood, one of several ponds, but super easy. Eventually I'll be able to get an apple off this tree whenever I'm walking around. So, and we're gonna go over to this point over here across the way. Liam, I'm trying to catch bluegill. I need a moment to kind of have a little bit of decompression with the fishing instead of trying to like having to work the bait like you usually would with the top water or like a Texas rig, soft plastic. So we're just gonna keep it simple. Simple. My name's Tim. Welcome to the stream. Make sure y'all check out the channel too. No gator sighting neither as of right now. The bed is still here. It's still cool, so. All right, let's get some fish here. Let's get in some action. Let's get active here. Make sure I'm not too deep right here. But there's catfish back here. Bluegill, crappie, largemouth bass, grass carp, blue crabs. This water's brackish, believe it or not. There's a creek back here that feeds into the Kafir River. That goes into the Intercoastal Waterway. So several bodies of water you can fish around here. Okay. Okay. So there's a bluegill crappie bed here. No crappie's been caught though. Only bluegills and carp. Using bread only. What is this? Nature's own. And just give you a heads up. Anytime I catch a fish, I have to take a picture. So it's not that the stream is ended. It's just I don't have a better way right now until I get another camera phone or something like that. But I think I got that problem fixed because I'm gonna be getting the wife a new phone here shortly, and I can use her phone as my other camera. Or I can probably use it as my streaming phone. So for now. So yeah, all I know is make a little bread ball, a little tiny hook, split shot, do work. Very simple, very simple. No. What's good? See, fish on right there. Fish on. Come on. Speak it into existence. Look at that. A blue giggy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, let me get my hook back. This guy. Let me snap my picture. So, first fish in 17 minutes long because I had to move around. Back like I never left. I'm going to send him out here because I don't want him running back into the bed, terrorizing me. Make sure I check out the markings. All right, buddy. Nice dismount. Quick and clean. All right. Fish one. If I can get 5 in the hour, that'll be... We'll be putting up numbers here. Okay. Like I said, I gotta take pictures, so pardon the interruption. You're using a very... This is a youth kid rod. Nothing fancy. It's a Shakespeare... What is it called? Shakespeare amphibian. 5.5 feet rod. This was my kids. They don't fish like that, so I use it as it's my own. Let's get another one. Appreciate all the likes so far. Thank y'all. Oh, fish on again. I think I got robbed there. That was a hard hit. Had a little slaggity slack in my pole, my line. I think I got took for a ride there. No, I didn't. I get it. My bait's still there. It was a punk fake. Immediate. Fish on. A little fat guy here. Got ourselves a little plump little guy here. Fish number 2. Fish number 2. Alright. You never know when you step down if this is like soft or not. And that happens. Fish dose. We're almost halfway there. Again, very simple. Nothing fancy. Just some good old bread. And it's it's crazy. I switched to a different spot. I've already got 2 fish. Over there was getting no looks. Just gotta be mindful because if the gator's around, it will. It likes some commotion, I'll tell you that. Nosy guy. Nah, Charlotte, not a piranha. I can see where you might think that, but no. Bluegill. Up, there's a bite. There's a bite. Fish on. Oh, that was goofy there. I didn't say it though, so it didn't really count. What's crazy is you don't really need that much bread too I've had this bread for like the past several times I've been fishing out here. It like lasts forever. You don't need a lot. It's probably the most fun I've had. Besides yesterday morning, this is up there in terms of just, it's just nice to, just catch fish. There's been many times where I've been out here fishing and not catching nothing. So, what's going on here? That might help if I don't have my line all twisted up here. Come on. Then we're gonna watch the fireworks this evening. That'll be nice on the water. Let's see if we can get a crappie with some bread though. Come on, just take it. Don't play with it, just take it. I've also caught a turtle here too. If we can keep the breeze just like that, I'll be straight. I feel the sweat creeping up on me. It was unbearable. I had a shower though. I could not wait. Get out there. There we go. That's what we want. Bass fishing, what is good? Angelique, what's going on? Cooper, what's happening? All right. Let me wipe my brow down because I'm sweating. Man, after it rains here, it just gets so humid here. If you know anything about North Carolina weather, it's summertime can be atrocious. But I'm not rushing it. But man, it's been hot. It's been hot. Hey. Right in front of me like that? 2 so far. Levi, two bluegills. I started over there by the trees, no luck. Not a single bite here. I've had several bites. Several pickpockets. And the bluegill's actually not bad size. I got a $10 gift certificate gift certificate to Dick's Sporting Goods. I'm just debating, do I want to just, I probably should buy another reel. Why am I all twisted up here? What's going on here? Buy another reel to put on a rod, but I also need another net, and I need another cast net. I just need stuff. It's never ending. It's never ending. All right. Yeah, a little late start to this morning, like I said. This is day 2 of my 75 hard challenge, though. I'm gonna have to modify it to 65 days because I forgot there's some vacation coming up, so I can't. I feel like I would have earned it by then. But tomorrow we're gonna get to go fishing with my other buddy. And I think it's supposed to be nice enough to maybe make it out of the inlet and get into some trolling maybe. I gotta ask him what he's trying to do, figure out what the game plan is. Either I don't know how far we're trying to go. Either we're gonna do the bottom fish. We might try to catch. Again, obviously gotta get bait, but try to catch. You never know. Might get into some sharks. That's always fun. I'm not a big fan of Spanish mackerel. And I prefer to like sight cast into them versus like trolling, which that's what people primarily do. But either way, should be a good time. There we go. We out there. We're out there. All right. Bass fishing. Usually, if we're like bottom fishing, I'll use like a diamond jig or like a casting jig. It really comes down to like for example, like if we go out in the ocean to go try to catch flounders, because there's some monster flounders offshore, like near shore. We'll stick with the usual Carolina rig, just heavier weight. There's tons of wrecks, with easily within a 1 to 5 mile radius off the beach, and then depending on the time of the year too, like I guess trolling like a Clark spoon typically. But I saw this one guy, like he literally was throwing a casting jig into like a school of fish where you see them bust in the water, and obviously birds either flying down or something like that, diving, and that works just as easily because you're kind of mimicking bait fish swimming. That's one thing I gotta get better at, is using artificial, especially as like, you know, the season gets longer. Like after like late October, November hits, when that cold start coming in, bait slowing down, you gotta get comfortable with the artificials, and I'm not there yet. But bass fishing has gotten me kind of like getting used to, like, you know, throwing artificial. So I feel like, there's this guy that I follow on TikTok. He uses bass fishing techniques and artificials all the time to like crush sheep's head, redfish. Like, man, he used a Zoom lizard to snag a massive sheep's head. Bump, bump, bump. So I don't think there's no wrong way. I think it's only the right way. Your way. Everybody's always got an opinion about what you should be doing. I will never tell anybody that. I think there's like some things that might help, but hey, if it works for you, it works for you. Why switch it up? Oh. Yeah, I have a couple of trolling rods. They sit on my ceiling, which I haven't even like taken down. It's been a minute. What's going on here? Fish on. Fish on. Come on, little guy. Hey, buddy. Tiny guy. He doesn't even have that. He's just getting started. Come on. Plus, it's nice to deal with fish that don't really have teeth that can like snag you. Third fish on deck. I must snap my picture, be right back. Don't go nowhere. First time for that fish. I went to go take a picture like this here, and it freaking smacked me in the face. So that was nice. All right, guy. Be well. And I let my man go too, and that's the disrespect. Unreal. Fish. All right. I need to try. I mean, next time what I'll do is I'll bring one of my bigger poles and put it on the Carolina rig and throw it out and see what happens. It didn't occur to me to do that until you just said something. And I'll fish with live bait, but it's just the finger mullet has not been in. It's been menhaden, and I just can't bring them back here. They don't last for anything. As soon as they get out of the water, like they just, even with the aerator or putting them in one of those little like bait buckets, trolling buckets that you can put in the water, they don't last. Put them in the bait pen at the dock. Maybe you get 2 days, maybe 2. I think I'm tied up, twisted up here. Yep. But right now, I guess shrimp is starting to show up a little thicker around here. And what else? Yeah, shrimp and menhaden are what's, but more so menhaden is what I've been putting in the live well lately here when saltwater fishing. we're at 16 likes. There's 54 y'all in here. I appreciate y'all kicking it with me. Little late start to the morning. Like I said, I had basketball. I was playing so bad. This dude asked me if I had 8 Bojangles this morning because I don't. Man, it wasn't like I guess I was either sluggish, but my body's still getting used to this new routine of getting up early every day. I need probably like another week before I can like be well adjusted, and I feel like I'll be a better person. But I got my cardio in, nevertheless. But I wasn't the only one that was playing bad neither, so I don't know why they call me out for. Plus, I don't know if it was blind because I'm like slow, or was it because I had like biscuit or something? My hand was like, I don't know. But I took that as a sign of disrespect. All right, let's get out there. Bluegill was just chasing it right before I pulled it up. Okay. But if you haven't heard yesterday, I'm in the 5K club with my sub, so shout out to y'all. It's been a grind for sure. Now I'm trying to get that next 5,000 to get to that 10K mark. And then we got a flounder season here in North Carolina, so hyped about that. Got 2 weeks actually compared to 4 days like last year. I threw my bait off. The size limit is 15, minimum 15 inches. You can only keep one. So my kids don't know it yet, but they're gonna be going fishing with me, so we can get our limit in. I mean, my boat can hold 15 people. I'm like, let's see if we can do it. Just no casting, just drop it down, bottom fish. I think I'm about to go crabbing here though. Not back here, but at the park. The crab trap's been a little slow. We had 2 crabs and then we got back to the slip yesterday evening, but they weren't big guys. And what I did, I put the red fish inside of it, the carcass. The good thing is they're not eating it as fast as they usually would if it was anything else. But I think I need to get another bait bag because the bait can be gone like literally within a few hours. It's kind of crazy. So I'm just trying to figure out how people leave their crab traps out, and either they're catching crabs or their bait's just getting jacked. I don't know. I don't know how people leave their traps out for days and then come back and check it and still have bait inside. Fish on, fish on. This might be a big fish. This is a big fish. Big fish. This is a carp. This is a carp, if you haven't picked up on that. Les is a big bluegill. Let's see how well I do without having a net. That's why I need a net at the house. I had one at the house. Ooh, this dude is huge. Come on. Let's not play no games. I have to walk back. I don't know if you guys see him. Don't do that. Come on. He's right there. Just gotta get them up here. Just get them. Keep that. Just don't crash, and we got no problem. Easy, easy, easy. Also, I'm not trying to like get a braid burn on my hand. Yes. Come on, guy. Get you off the bank. Get you off the bank. There we go. There we go. Where's the hook at? Hey, that was much easier than it has been. I'll tell you that. All right, I gotta get my pliers. Get myself in a better spot so he doesn't flop out in the water. Dude, this might be the biggest one I've caught back here, though. Damn. I gotta put y'all up here real quick. 1 second. Again, you don't need a fancy setup. I was YouTubing carp fishing videos. This is the hook I'm using to catch this monster here. Again. Okay. Let's figure out how much he weighs real quick. I brought everything with me. Fire it up. Okay. Come on, guy. Oh, PB right here. You can see that. 12.26 pounds. All right. Let me get my picture. I'll be back 1 second. Water. Water. Yeah, 12.24. Let me get this off him. And again, I'm fishing with a bread ball here. Oh, I should have saved that. This thing can store your weights, your measurements, but biggest carp I've caught so far. This dude doesn't even fit the frame. I'm gonna put him in here this way. Starting to like this fishing thing. Don't slip, Tim. Don't slip. Beautiful fish, though. Oh, get my phone's on drunk. Shout the scales on this guy. He's ready to go now. Okay. Hazel, man. Putting in work. Putting in work. Biggest carp thus far from back here. No fancy carp setup, just a bobber, panfish hook, and a split shot. And 12.24 pounds. So, huh. Yes. Yeah, I knew, man. I knew right off the gate. All right, let me clean myself up. Clean myself up here. Try not to sweat, but when you get a fish that big, it's just impossible because you worry about not losing it. And I still got like 15 minutes, so. Yes. All right. Figure where my stuff is at here. Again, nothing serious. Like I said, this is what I'm working with. Bobber. Make sure I'm not. Bobber. Split shot. Oh, come on. Why is this blurry? Make sure the screen is not zoomed in. There we go. Sorry about that. And this little tiny hook here held that 12 pound. All good, man. That's pretty funny. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. You missed it yesterday. I caught a 25-inch red drum. That went in the box. It's fillet. That's going. I didn't eat it yesterday. I had I had to eat when I got home. So the plan is to have it this evening, or maybe I don't know. Yeah, this evening for lunch or something. But then we just said we're gonna watch fireworks. I don't know how that's gonna work out. I gotta think that one through. Let's get back in the game. Epic catch, epic catch. So that's four fish so far. Running up the fish numbers this morning. Another bite right here. Believe it or not, prior to that, I'm all twisted. Damn it. I don't know why this keeps happening. Something new. But I did catch a 7-pound carp, but then before that I had like 3 break me off. Actually, I lost this bobber to one of them, and it was swimming around like Jaws. You'll see it surface, and then it would go under the water as it's like swimming off. And I came out later in the day. I saw it up against the bank. No hook though, but I did get my bobber back. So did get the bobber back. Yeah. I don't know if I had much luck. I think I don't remember. The days are starting to run together. Yesterday in the morning, caught 2 reds. One was small, one was a keeper, and then later that evening, my buddy Abe caught a flounder. He had something pull his line, and it was starting to drag, but it got off. And then the day before, I think that evening we went, caught a ribbon fish, and then he caught another flounder. And I think I went Saturday or something like that. My kid caught she caught a freaking stone crab, not once but twice, in the same spot we caught the ribbon fish. All I caught was keeper blue crabs. Myself and Abe did, so at a minimum, I want to make sure I go live every day. It's part of my 75 hard challenge, or 65 hard challenge. Cause I was informed that if I extend it to 75, that overlaps with our vacation. So I did this like last year, but more or less just kept it to myself. So you gotta let the fish know who's the boss around here. About to take it to the river next. Think about dropping the kayak at the park and try to fish around there instead of just fishing off the pier there. Not that fishing is not good there, but depending on what time you go, it can be crowded. And if it's low tide, you're definitely not fishing on the front part of it because there's not enough water. So you need to get at the end of it. There's a fish, something messing with it, but it's just not taking it. Come on. It's the punk fake here. It's my only thing about bobbers. It'll mislead you thinking you got a fish because it's doing that little dancey dance, as I call it. And it's nothing. Just playing with your emotions. But I like fishing with the bobber because it just reminds me of a older time when I used to fish when I was younger with my parents or my grandfather. And we used to do like brim busters and a 5-gallon bucket, flipped over, sit on it with your stringer. And we usually like pull up under like some type of like overpass or something, and kind of hike our way through the woods and find some creek or something to fish from. Okay, I hear you, dog. You'll get after it soon. You'll get after it soon. Again, I think this is just a little bit of a cheat code that I got. I know it's not the norm. Believe it or not, I've lived here for like over 15 years, and this is probably the most I've ever fished out of this pond here. And I don't know why it kind of just clicked all of a sudden now versus not happening sooner. But dude, a fish just like almost like, again, the second time I've seen this where it's like almost like a dolphin coming out, like porpoising, like out of the water and like swim down. Because I've been saltwater fishing, but with the whole YouTube thing and me trying to with chasing that, and the fact that I do have a charter business, it kind of goes hand in hand. So it only makes sense to have everything kind of intersect and try to make it work. I mean, I think if I didn't live as close as I did to the beach, or have water behind my house without having like drive somewhere, I definitely couldn't go live every day like I do. Bass fishing, it definitely was a carp. Nice, Barney. That's what's up. I would love to try fishing like a stock bass pond or some place where, again, you see these people pulling up these like the fattest belly bass I've ever seen. Oh, I never knew that. Huh? Learn something new. Why am I? This has never happened until today, where I'm throwing and my hook is getting set on top. I haven't caught like a 3-pound bass back here. I think it was pushing 3. It was like 2.74, something like that, on a popper. Not yesterday, but maybe the day before yesterday. Whatever day I didn't go. Yesterday I went to the boat, so it was the day before that. Gotta be that life. I wanna find one. I'm gonna see if I can build some back here. my hopes is I can stock this pond again and just be part of what I do every year. Like just try to like put a few bass, like 25. I think that was the recommended number for a pond this size. Oh snap! I didn't. I was looking down. I thought I saw like I don't know what that was, but then the bobber went down and it's still there. My bait's still there. It was just a warning shot. I'm gonna have to drink some electrolyte water or something because sweat. This stream did not disappoint, y'all. Did not disappoint. Streak is still alive. 22 likes, 105 right now while tuning in. So shout out to y'all. Y'all just do me a favor. Make sure y'all double tap the screen. Throw your boy a like. If you like fishing or boating, hit that subscribe button. And also, if you're in the Carolinas, definitely check out my business, my charter out, East Island Charters. The link is in the description. And it's all over my channel. It's hard to miss. Hard to miss. I don't like it. That's why I don't like. That's why I've been fishing as this what time? Yeah, this is late for me. I think I gotta go wake a kid up. Now that I think about it, yeah, that's gonna be my last cast for real because I do gotta make sure the other humans in the house are awake, being productive members of the household. I'm debating. I think I'm gonna cut up the live stream I had where I was on the kayak fishing, and I got the Carp back here. Where I could do the back-to-back bass in front of the. Did I say that was my last cast? I did. I lied. But for real, this is gonna be the last cast. Maybe we can end on a fish. As always, though, it's been really real. Kicking it with everybody. Get some fishing in yourself today. I can't be the only one having all the fun. I bet I got. Hey, I didn't. I didn't get got. Just had a hit there. Come on, come on. But not bad. 3 blue gills, a 12-pound plus carp, all on one single rod. My nature's own bred. I'm gonna make sure this. I'm gonna use this bait. Sure, this bait disappears. I don't like wasting things. Come September, gonna be putting work on the flounders at least for 2 weeks. Trying to best my record. My record is 27.5 inches, 9 pounds. That is the record to beat. I know, man, but the bread all of a sudden has been... I slept on the bread. I didn't believe it at first because they weren't eating. I fished with... This is not the first time I fished with bread. And the fish were just giving me L's. They weren't even interested. But I'd be hard-pressed. I mean, like... The only thing that's not eating the bread, though, I will admit, is catfish. Catfish has not even taken any interest. So... Again, I probably need to at least try it again and see what, see if that kind of get them back on the board, because I haven't caught a catfish or a crappie for that matter. It's been over like a month since that's pulled one of those out of the back here. Got. But I don't know if I'll go live this evening, but if I do, you know where you'll find me. But as always, I appreciate you guys supporting the stream. Couldn't get to that 5K mark without y'all supporting your boy like that. Time to go be an adult. Do me a favor, make sure I get some fishing to yourself. And appreciate you guys hanging out. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Check out some of the videos on the channel. And I'll catch you guys the next time I'm back out here. Again, no skunk, 3 blue gills, 12-pound carp. So, hell of a morning fishing with Old Faithful here. So, everybody be great.